My name is Christina Marsh, and this is my 2023-2024 year in review. I just completed my freshman year of college, and it was a huge learning experience for me. I thought that I knew what to expect because I have an associate's degree from high school, but I quickly learned that UC was a whole other ballpark. Learning how to manage my work, school, extracurricular, and life balance was my biggest challenge for me by far this year. My course load was more than I was expecting, with about 16 to 18 credit hours a semester while taking some of the hardest classes I've ever taken in my life. I worked about 20 hours a week as a waitress, and on top of that, I participated in karate classes twice a week and competed in tournaments. I was also trying to figure out how to make my newly long-distance relationship work, and then I had to cope with the ending of that relationship in January. While that all seems like a little bit of a disaster, I got better at balancing everything, I became more organized, I was better at handling stress, and I learned what motivates me. I have new tools in my pocket for studying, such as studying with others, teaching others what I learned and using the whiteboards in the library, creating distraction-free environments, and note-taking skills. In the beginning of the spring semester, I bought a tablet, and it was a game changer for me. It increased my organization and made note-taking more fun. It decluttered my backpack and consolidated my workstations. Now I feel confident that no matter how much I have on my plate, I can face it head-on and delegate my time properly instead of just getting overwhelmed and shutting down, which is essentially how I spent the first month of my first semester. This not only prepares me for my future semesters at UC by giving me study skills and motivation tactics, but also it will help me in the workplace. It is inevitable that I will have a mountain of work to deal with, but instead of breaking down, which is what I would have done in the past, I know that I can take a deep breath, I can break down the big task into small tasks, making it incredibly easier to deal with. I can start solving my problems. My intro to engineering class really helped with this because they focused on the design process and project management, which gave us a really big task we had to work on the entire semester. We had to break it down into the smaller pieces and get it all made, because building a robot is no easy task, but when you break it down into designing the legs and planning this, it becomes a lot more digestible. The project management skills that I gained were not only useful in my everyday life, but I also see myself using them in my co-op already, even though I've only been going there for about 3 weeks. My goals for applying what I learned are to have appropriate work-life balance during co-op while still making a good impression and avoiding burnout. This was especially when I returned to school for the spring semester in 2025, because that was one of my biggest struggles with my 2024 spring semester. By finals week, I was just having the worst time, and I had zero motivation, and I just had to get through it. My finals really showed that because I got C's on pretty much all of them. I passed my classes, but I would like to do better, and I think I can.